Whose stomach is... I'm Paul Sims, and I'm here with...
Josh Lieb.
Robert Spina.
Stephen Root.
Spider.
And we're talking about... First of all...
Here we go.
We're about to talk about something once it's revealed.
This is going to be soon.
Big.
What
This is
could
huge.
it be? There. So the network didn't like that.
No, you know, because I was scruffy through the whole jail episode, and I said, "Oh, I'd love to just keep it going a little bit," and they hated it.
Mm-hmm.
They hated it.
It was actually specifically Don Ohlmeyer, who was he was a chairman, or I don't know what he was, but he specifically said to me that he doesn't like men with beards on TV, and I think he said that people don't trust men with beards.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Like Santa Claus.
And they made Noah Wiley cut his off at ER as well.
Yeah.
I think it looks distinguished.
I like it.
So don't think that networks don't care about important things, because they do.
That's right. And after Steven shaved the beard off, the subsequent episode went through the roof ratings-wise.
Stephen, you do look a little sinister, I'll be honest.
I understand that.
He doesn't look sinister. Look at that big
Sinister.
smile.
But you would have gotten used to it in time.
Never.
Oh,
Not because whenever I kissed you, it was so scratchy.
true. I have a very spiky beard.
Here comes our hunk. This episode
So what was this episode about here?
It's called Spooking Rap and Crypt, and I have no idea what it's about. We named it after a Halloween toy we liked.
There was a Halloween toy we bought at Rexall Drugs that was a dancing skeleton that sang a Halloween song, which I would sing here, but we're not allowed to because then we'd have to pay someone for it.
But it's a really good song, a really good rap about Halloween.
About witches and ghosts and goblins walking down the street.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a trick, then you're going to get a treat.
Or something like that.
And then it ends with Happy Halloween, y'all.
It offers a y'all, yeah. So was this a Halloween episode at all, or do we know?
I you know what? I guess we'll see.
We'll see.
None of our previous episodes were Led Zeppelin episodes, so I'm going to go with no.
Vicky's in orange. Maybe that means something.
Spider, this season we had a new editor that joined us.
Skip Collector.
Skip Collector, who had come from Seinfeld.
A little show called Seinfeld, yeah.
A show called Seinfeld. And he was very good and got it immediately and worked very quickly. You worked with him. You liked him? I'm
Yeah,
assuming?
yeah. He was made my life easy, that's for sure.
Well, that's good.
I like the name Skip Collector.
I know, it always seems like a fake name every time I think about it.
Real name. Skip was a good guy.
Just saw Skip on Sunday.
What's he doing now?
He's doing 20 good years.
Oh, excellent.
I just saw John Lithgow at Wayne Knight's wedding on Sunday.
Ah,
There you go.
I heard 20 Good Years was retitled 8 Bad Episodes.
Now, because we're not sure what this episode is about, I've saved a lot of stuff, including every memo we got from Standards about things we had to change in episodes.
Good.
So I'm just going to read some of them. Sort of like a really weak version of Lenny Bruce in his later days. Even though now that I see this, they seem legitimate. Here's one that's not specific to this episode. It's from another episode. Notes. This is from Broadcast Standards Script Report. The penis costume, altered to look like a microphone, should not be anatomically recognizable. And then in parentheses, the Standards person says, I am awaiting a Polaroid from wardrobe. I don't remember a penis costume.
That must have been from a Halloween.
I remember a microphone, not a penis costume.
On page 26, they ask, please Greek the pornographic magazine so as not to see any logo or nudity. And Greeking, Spider, you can explain, is...
Just covering up logos and things like that so no one can ask for money.
But that was always so annoying when we'd have a brand name soda with clearly turned into soda, a brand soda.
Everyone's drinking Oak.
Yeah. Life goes Eder with Oak.
On page 42, please change references to the Belch Olympics. Please change it to Belcherama. The Olympic Committee rarely allows the use of such a trademark.
That's right.
Robert,
We've seen that a lot of times.
Have you seen that before? So anything you call Olympics, the Olympics can...
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The Laugh Olympics? Did they?
Wow. I don't
special?
know. I will say I don't know if it's true, but I hear that note all the time.
That's crazy.
Interesting. Here's another one. Please delete the website address or alter it so it cannot be used. I don't remember what the website address was.
Freakzilla of some sort.
And as we were saying before, we should not be able to read the Starbucks name on the coffee containers.
Okay.
And on page 36, the reference to the word 69 needs to be omitted. I don't know what that was about. Please, here's page 2. Please omit the second mention of weed.
Okay. This probably seemed more fascinating last night, Paul.
Well, this was from an episode. This was from an episode called 420.
Okay.
Oh yeah, which is all about that.
But it's interesting to me that they said, please omit the second mention of the word weed. So you
got
can
away with
say
the first one.
you can say weed twice.
Probably went with dubage or something.
Yeah.
Page 36, general caution to Matthew's nudity. And then it says,
That should not be taken lightly.
it says coverage is recommended.
That's being sent to the Anti-Dick Museum.
When Jimmy throws a coin in the air, eliminate the sh sound he makes that is a euphemism for I don't remember that.
I don't remember that at all, and I said it.
Please delete the use of the word BSing. You can say that on TV now, can't you?
BSing?
No, you
That's
still
so
can.
I feel like
tired and lame.
I feel like that was Ben Stiller. Remember that episode where they wouldn't let him say anything, basically?
Oh, no. In fact, it was chock full of notes, the
Okay.
episode
Oh,
with the
chock.
Mr. Show guys. Please cut down on the use of the word ass.
Okay.
It says pages 19, 41, and 50. So, okay, there's 3 times.
A little easy.
Please omit the Polish reference. I don't know. Well, I don't think anyone said anything bad about Polish people. Please change the name of Bill's radio show from Screw You, New York to something less graphic.
That's funny.
And then, this is also from a different episode. Pages 12, 13, 44, and 59. Please cut down on the use of the word ass. Did we really use the word ass
Yes.
that
I
much?
suspect we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please delete the words bitch and bastard. Please omit Polacks, as it is a derogatory term. Please replace the word retarded, which should only be used in the clinical sense. Well, I thought that's what we were doing.
I think it probably was.
All those were probably in reference to Andy.
Yeah.
I think so. Please delete the
And
use.
not Matthew, to Andy.
To Andy himself, yeah.
This one seems ridiculous to me.
Was this a satanic ritual abuse? I think this might have been it.
I don't. Has anyone been paying attention to the episode? No.
No, I'm reading my Lenny Bruce documents here showing how the
I know,
man
it's-
is coming down on me.
It's fascinating.
Please delete the use of the term up yours. Come on, Robert, you've been working more consistently than any of us. You can stay up yours on a sitcom.
Yeah, unlike us, this show did not kill your career.
It's not TV. It's HBO.
I don't know. Up yours, that doesn't seem very nice. Doesn't seem very bad. What's happening here in the episode, Josh? Update
I
us.
think because I saw Andy do the sign of the cross to Lisa, I think this is the satanic ritual abuse episode, which is one that always made me laugh, which is that Andy has a hazy memory of the Halloween party and thinks he was satanic ritually abused by Lisa. Because people were in red costumes and chanting, and there were candles.
Now, I'm surprised looking through these standards notes that I don't have a note saying that you can't do that, because that seems controversial.
I think there was a little thing about Satan, but come on, give me a break. But this was me taking down the recovered memory industry.
And that's what finally ended it all for the recovered memories people.
I think so. You see, Beth doesn't even like Jimmy's beard.
I don't even remember this bit.
Oh, you two, this is another negotiating episode?
Is it? I don't know.
But it's not about the Donald hat.
No. It might not even be negotiating. It just might be one of those mini episodes where someone teaches someone else the secrets of
Something.
doing something.
Yeah.
You think I'm going to give you profit sharing? You are out of your mind.
Profit. Oh, this is.
Not be so sure about that if I were you.
Negotiation.
Oh, yeah, okay. You want to negotiate?
Bring it on.
Nikita Khrushchev, one of the great negotiators of history.
The beard works, actually.
See?
And I like the beard. I always like the beard.
It's okay.
Standard opening move. Not your turn. Go.
So you're telling me Lisa originally abused you in the break room?
Oh, good call,
Oh,
Josh.
right.
Nice.
Josh is right.
You actually remembered an episode that you wrote.
Well, I didn't. It's just I remembered. I guess that's an idea it took me for. I only remember my stuff, obviously.
It does seem like a kind of idea that would be one of your favorites.
That I could get by with if you were working on the other show. I could sneak
like
in.
And then Lisa, acting as some kind of ceremonial priestess, forced my head into a bowl of water and made me try to bite this evil fruit.
Sort of like bobbing for apples.
Yeah, sort of, but then we all had to dance to this occult music, right? We're all dancing around to this crazy song about monsters and vampires.
Sort of like the Monster Mash.
This is good.
Yes, it was a lot like the Monster Mash, except this was definitely not A graveyard sandwich.
I see that one coming a mile away.
Don't I know it?
It also sounds like you're talking about the office Halloween party.
Nice try. We did not have an.
All right, we should get some
Anyway,
talking.
but this is one of the few times there's an actual funny scene in the bathroom, which was incredibly, but it was hard to work in that room. It was the comedy stuff.
I think
Shoveling
once
coal
they
into the toilets?
I think once they added the plant, it got
I
funny.
know.
Got better. There was some life in there. You're
right.
right, Robert. Very good.
Here's an internet question from MScholar04, Derek B27, Pope Chess, David Goodspeed, and Maximum Awesome. Were there actors you really wanted to do a guest starring role but you couldn't get? Yes, Kevin Spacey was one that we was, and I guess he was big at the time. It was like around Usual Suspects, but we contacted him so many times asking to do it that finally his manager called us and said, "Please never call us again." I don't even know why we wanted him so bad. I just.
Did we want?
Because he'd been on that. He'd been on another TV show. He wasn't the king of the world yet.
We tried to get Snoop Dogg, right?
Snoop Dogg was actually, we got Snoop Dogg, and then the day it came to shoot, Snoop Dogg didn't show up, and someone from his group showed up and said, "Yeah, Snoop's not coming today," and so we got someone else. Was who?
Chuck D.
Chuck D came.
Oh, that's right. I remember that episode.
Yeah. I don't know why we didn't get Chuck D in the first place.
We should have.
Yeah, he was good. Anyone else that you can remember as guest stars we wanted? I mean, pretty much every guest star we ever wanted, we got. We had.
Who did you want for the movie star episode?
We got James Caan.
I know you got James Caan, but did you?
No, James Caan. Was
Okay,
James
all right.
Caan was who we wanted.
Paul, did you ever want to get Owen Wilson? Because I remember you really liked Bottle Rocket.
Yes, yeah, we did try to get him, but he wasn't.
I don't know what part we would have had for him.
What happened to that guy?
And
You got Seinfeld.
Seinfeld,
one
we
of the
did finally
one
get.
of the few guest shots he did.
Yeah, that was great. We wanted. Actually, Will Ferrell was supposed to be the guy who was the jumper on the ledge, but then his schedule was too busy. That was back when he was on Saturday Night Live, and so that became Lovitz. Can you remember any other ones? I'm just thinking that the ones about the ones we got that were all like Adam West and
George Goober Lindsay.
George Goober Lindsay,
It was exactly who we wanted for that part.
and we got him.
We got it.
We pulled it off. Oh no! Then we had other good. We had Jon Stewart. We had
Ben Stiller,
Ben Stiller.
Right. David Cross and Bob Odenkirk and Brian Posehn.
Janine
Garofalo.
Right.
Dennis Miller.
John Ritter.
Norm Crosby.
John Ritter was great.
Norm Crosby.
No, Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did we have?
Kevin McDonald.
From Kids in the Hall, Kevin McDonald. That's right. No, I was just thinking back on that Dennis Miller thing because originally that part was written for someone completely different, Dana Carvey. It really wouldn't have been any different at all, I don't suppose.
Does NBC still? Did the network still push stunt casting like that so much?
Push. That's all they do.
That's all they do?
There are no guest star parts anymore. That's why it's so hard.
See if I care. See if I care. Hasta la vista, baby.
Not one note from standards on the.
What are you doing?
On this satanic
They got
thing.
away with it, so I don't know.
No,
Pentagram.
Yeah.
well, this is obviously one of the episodes. One of the internet people was talking about asking why Lisa's bra was visible in every episode. Although technically that's a camisole.
Paul, that was you. You insisted on that, right?
You got to see the bra. I am surprised that they permitted this. There's a satanic symbol on the desk.
Yes, I see you in your ceremonial finery.
Also, at this point, was this season? This was the only season we shot at.
Raleigh.
No,
Renmar. That's right. That's right.
Renmar Studios, which was a little studio that only had a few sound stages. I liked it over there.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
I liked it because your
A
office was far away from.
a lot of shows had been shot there, though. That was part of the old Desilu.
And here is Robert Spina's Hollywood history moment.
No, a lot of, but things like Gomer Pyle and a lot of shows like that.
I Love Lucy
Yeah.
in their later seasons was shot there. I think while we were there, they filmed part of the movie. Now I'm gonna forget.
Fat Albert.
No, the one after Boogie Nights, Magnolia.
Oh, that's right.
They were shooting there at the same time.
Shot a couple scenes from Jackass there, the TV series.
Oh, that's right. They had their offices there.
Yeah.
Probably had a really cool office then. Had like
I did. It was a big office. It used to be David Kelly's office. It was big and quiet.
Turned it into a game room.
Yeah. And then there was that music show that was shooting there at the same time. Motown Live or Billboard
Motown
Live?
Live.
I think we snuck in to see Al Green play there one time or something. Spider, did you ever do it with Stephanie in Paul's office?
Oh God! If you know, don't answer because I don't want to know now. I want to know about the couch I used to take naps on.
All you need to know is that my feet were on.
Yeah, that was even worse.
Okay, I'm gonna cry now.
Thanks for the warning, sir.
What do we want? Profits! When do we want them? Max! No! That's right!
Is this her Norma Ray moment here?
Yeah, I think so.
Beth, nice to see you back. What a surprise.
I'm only here to free my oppressed coworkers, Dave.
Really? Tell me, Max. How do you feel about this?
No, that was me.
This is someone's stomach gurgling?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is getting towards lunchtime. Spider, any other differences in this season than the other ones production-wise? Besides Skip?
Not that I can think of.
Do we have the same
mixer, same colorist, same
same
all those guys
camera
are the
crew, same sound people?
Oh,
pretty much?
no, this is Wayne, right? Wayne Kennan was on these.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
That was our DP
Was
this
the DP.
season.
Yeah, Wayne was the DP.
Kennan. And where did he come from? He come from someplace
Seinfeld
good.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who guest directed in this season? Does anybody remember?
Skip Collector.
Skip did.
Skip did one.
Judy
Joe
Altman.
Judy did one.
Judy
Judy
Alterman.
Alterman, Joe Fury probably directed one or two.
In this season?
I think so.
No.
Judy directed the episode that we did while we were on the next stage shooting overseas with,
that's
with
right.
Tom Sharonis.
That's right. Judy Alterman was our camera coordinator. Who was very talented.
Dave directed one.
Dave directed
Oh,
one
that's true.
early in the season.
Right.
Yeah, that was good because there were no real outside directors.
Yeah.
It was everyone and people who had already worked.
That
with
In the
always seemed-
family.
This is the season also that Brad Copeland wrote his first episode, right?
Was that so?
I think so.
I think that is
Oh,
right.
that could be.
The launching
Yeah.
of a career. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And where's Brad now?
Some show called Arrested Development.
He was what was he? A writer's assistant at first there.
He was,
No,
he
he
was
was a phone
answering
page.
phones on
He
the
was a
stage.
phone
As a phone
page.
page?
Yeah.
We taught him how to make a critical darling in commercial failure.
That was his apprenticeship.
Whatever happened to Hollywood? That blonde kid.
Hollywood Scott the Baby?
Was that his name?
Yeah.
What was his job? I remember.
He was writer assistant. It was for the second season. Jonathan and Susan, I think, were stuck with
doing something else.
Larry Sanders. I
Yeah.
think they were still on that for the final season. And Scott Devaney and Bill Klug.
That's right.
Oh, I remember.
This
that.
is the
just
season
saw
where we
last
used
week.
to
Studio City
line up a
Bill Clue.
lot. See how
Yeah.
we're lined up here? It was like we kind of hated that a lot. Like this shot and then a line-up shot. I don't know. We got lazy. We used to do a lot more movement in the first couple of years of the show.
Yes, sir, yes, if that's what it
Movement's boring. It's all about the words.
No, it's not.
Just close your eyes is the best way to appreciate these
Acting,
episodes.
acting is boring. It's all about the writing, really.
I know.
I wish we didn't have to have these people saying
Saying
our
this
precious,
stuff
our
because my
precious
stuff is
words.
so great.
They mangle them.
Dave is back being the boss of the office now, right? In this
Oh,
episode?
yeah,
Did
yeah,
that happen
yeah.
a long time ago?
That happened last season, I think.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because that was Bill playing the piano and stuff.
Right. Which is some of my favorite stuff.
Yeah.
Bill playing the piano.
That blonde guy who answered the phone claimed to have tape of the Newlywed Game where the guy said the dirty word.
No, he said that the where's the weirdest place you've ever made whoopee, and then there was a funny response, and he claimed that his father had worked in television a long time ago and had tape of that, and for years I said that never happened. 3 years ago I saw the clip on the internet.
Is it for real?
It is.
It's
for real.
No kidding.
No, really?
On the Man Show,
it is.
actually.
I went my whole life thinking that.
I thought he was
never
just. I
happened.
thought he was just making it up.
I did too, and now I feel bad about all the times that he talked about that. And we said you're lying, or maybe your father is
It's
lying
like his
to
dad
you.
had a station in Kansas City or something, and
No, well, it really did happen.
wow.
I'll send you the. It's probably on YouTube now. As is.
no, we apologize, Scott.
Yeah, sorry. Was that his name, Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like we're wrapping up the episode, though, so that's good.
Spider, do you ever look at YouTube and see what clips people are stealing from our show and putting up there because they like them?
Yeah, there's whole episodes.
Oh, really?
Are there really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
God.
I don't like that at all. That's money out of my pocket.
You're right.
Our pocket, guys, right?
Yeah, right.
Right.
Let's talk about profit sharing.
Ugh,
How much money do you make? Are you making a lot of money on these, Paul?
I don't know yet. They say these things take a long time.
Uh huh.
But I hope so.
Oh, look, he's wearing garlic.
Which he used to do anyway in the first couple of seasons.
true.
That's why he and Joe got in a fight.
That's true. Andy used to eat them raw,
Yeah,
raw garlic.
Raw garlic.
Yeah, with Andy, there's no in between. There was either he was living his wild life, or he was eating
Completely
raw
healthy.
garlic and getting his fillings removed because they had mercury in them and replaced with something else. And drinking fermented kombucha tea.
Kombucha.
Matthew, what do I have to do to make you stop doing this?
Just admit that you're the unholy succubus who tried to corrupt my immortal soul.
I think Andy even knows what succubus means.
No.
I'm the unholy succubus that tried to corrupt your immortal soul. I'm very, very, very sorry, and I'll never do it again.
Okay, apology accepted.
Great.
But that's not good
Oh,
enough.
God, no. What else? What more could you possibly want?
Here's the payoff.
Here it comes.
Teach me how to do it.
All right, first of all, you're going to need a live chicken and a working knowledge of Latin.
That is good.
I think that was a Marcel and Johnson line.
I like that. Julie Bean, Lieberman Hirschfeld, Bonnie Zane, all these are Wayne Kennan. There's Michael Gallenberg, great production
collector.
designer. Skip Collector,
Ken Zabornik,
a great guy. Jason
Mike
Reisner,
Reisner.
Michael Reisner, King, Mike Post, Ian Dye, who did some great music stuff. Spina, there he was.
Pete Papanikolaou.
John Cook, I remember
Oh,
him.
and Laura Osborne
Margot
King had
Campillo,
become our
my
sound
assistant.
mixer this
Thank
season.
you, Margot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you to everyone who was involved.